Good morning, you all. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever one you are viewing this video on. I am on here because I have a little window. I'm still in Sweet Home, Alabama, waiting to get dispatched out. And it's so beautiful here, you all. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me by the sway of my shirt or ever not. The breeze is so beautiful. Fall is definitely in the air. I knew we were going to have an early fall. So what do you all tend to do on the remainder of this year? We're in almost mid-September. I wouldn't definitely say it's mid-September, but it's definitely almost on the cusp of being the middle of the month. So what do you plan on doing with the rest of your year? We have October, we have November, and we have December left of 2023. I know you all, I look back at New Year's night, and I cannot believe that we are getting ready to go into October and the holiday seasons and all of that. Being wise of the time that's at hand, though, you know, I definitely say God will redeem the time of anything that we're doing, especially when it's accredited to Him. What are your plans for the rest of this year? Now, I came back on not knowing that the Lord was going to have me on this long when He had me, when He provoked me to make that video with my pink bucket hat on. And I'm not going to say, have you started your dreams yet? Right now, some of you should be mid towards the end or already have accomplished and achieved your goals and your dreams. I'm sitting right here, what I like to say, in the middle, quote unquote, middle of everything that I've worked for you all for the last few periods of time. And it didn't take long for God to manifest the season that I'm in. Is this the end? No, this is not the pot or the treasure at the end of the rainbow. This is just the beginning and the opening up for a whole new world of vision, dream, and goals that I see for myself in my own life. I was able, you all, to take some time off to do something that from the past few years, being committed to my past career, I never would have been able to the magnitude to enjoy how I did, when I did. You know, it just all depends on if you're approved to be there or if somebody else has that time frame set in place, whether you can or cannot go somewhere. That's not living, you all. Living is freedom. Jesus, He came to earth. He came to earth, you all. And one of the missions that He had is so that we could have life and have it that much more abundantly. Being older in my age, I just want to be able to look back at my life and not look at all I've done for the last 10 years is work from literally getting up at early before the sun rises to make it to a place on time, and then ending late that night and doing it all over again like a hamster wheel. That was the reason I departed in 2020. And due to COVID, I had to go right back and complete again, which I said, you know, I'm going to be content. I'm going to be still. That would be my retirement career. And then once I got to a different city, a different place, the same okie doke, how the thing is ran is just jacked to the floor. Really and truly, I feel like Alabama ran more professionally than the area that I was in. And once again, being out in the elements like I was profusely ill. So not wanting to end my life in the heat, or I did too much think it would be in the winter elements, but due to the colds and the coughing and the bronchitis and all of the Z-Packs I had to take to get better. Prayer, of course. Z-Packs, just like they were just back to back to back. After my third Z-Pack with different antibiotics they would put with them. Well, one time I think they just gave me the Z-Pack. I said, this is not working. And I was not getting better, you all, because guess what? Time I did feel a little better, I had to go right back into the cold elements. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that you all are, I'm not telling anybody to change their career. You can do different things and streamline different things while you're in a career. That wasn't an option for me because the career that I had was so demanding that even when I was critiquing and putting out my cooking videos, sometimes I would sit up to 3 a.m. and edit, even the short ones. I said, well, I'm going to do a short one tonight, but do the edits and uploads and different things, visions that I had to get them up. I would stay up sometimes, like I said, at 3 a.m., having to be at work, would get up at sometimes 4:15, 4:30, or 5 to beat the traffic, because traffic, oh my gosh, had gotten so profound that it just took a toll. I'm able to do now the things that I love to do. I'm able to create. I'm able to have the time to do edits. I'm able to take the time to sit out and to visualize and listen to the vision, pray over the vision, ask God for direction with vision, insight of things that I hear in my sleep when he's speaking to me, or through the daytime, I'm able to hear his voice. Well, I've always been able, by the grace of God, to hear his voice. Just being able to discern more of what he's telling me, because it's more quietness and intimacy. I can ride with the radio off for periods of time. Before I couldn't do that. You cut the radio off and hey, in the next 2 minutes, there's a customer there. You got to get out and greet a customer, or it was just really, really demanding. So that's a little brief part of where I personally am to trigger you into just getting acquainted with what are you going to do with the remainder of 2023. That business, that inspirational podcast, these are things that you can do around your career if you choose to do. But definitely streamlining in this time that we're in is a great and wise thing to do. You all have a great and awesome one, and I hope and pray that I have blessed someone on today. God bless you.